Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Shit show. I said shit show.
Let's go.
Shit show. I said shit show.
8335JB show. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
8335JB show. Let's go.
Let's go.
The quarantine is my lifestyle. I experience almost no inconvenience.
Think about it.
Shit show. I said shit show.
Think about it.
Shit show. I said shit show.
Think about it.
8335JB show. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd go back to doing some radio and quit fucking around with each other.
Maybe.
Think about it.
Yeah, maybe. How you all feeling?
It is 91,000 damn degrees. I am sitting right next to my air conditioner. It is on the lowest temperature on the highest damn speed. Okay? 64 degrees and it's on turbo. What do I need to put this bitch on? Power Ranger? I did not sign up for this. When I prayed during the winter months, I asked the Lord to make it warm. I did not say, Lord, please bring the devil from hell and have him sit his ass crack on earth. That's not what I asked for.
right.
I cannot do this, okay? The Lord need to delegate temperature and weather to somebody else. Where the hell is Moses? Talk to Moses because the Lord is out of control and I cannot deal with this. It should not be so damn hot that I'm up here having dreams about me being on fire. Everybody getting on my damn nerves. Oh, it's hot. I'ma slit somebody's throat over this heat. Don't give me no firearms because I'm about to go the hell off. I do not do this. This is not what I do. Hell no. Jesus, be a raindrop or central air because I cannot breathe.
Yeah. It's hot.
Sounds like my neighbor.
That does?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's, we are live, 8335JB show. We're recording a live podcast, and this is how it goes down in the new world, the new abnormal. I got to tell you that right now. It ain't changing. And I just want to be clear in what I'm saying about Jimmy Buffett. I always thought he was a true blue, down-to-earth human being. For a dude like that, it just slam dunked it home for me. What a great guy he was. Anyway, check that out, episode 15, I believe it is. Check them all there. They're all wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get them. brandmeyershow.com. Check it out. Dead people.
The Jonathan Brandmeier Show.
Charlie Daniels, tell me, you played on some Bob Dylan records as a musician with Bob Dylan. Is that correct?
You're not wrong at all. I started doing studio work with Bob on an album called Nashville Skyline. I was a Bob Dylan fan before I ever did that, but working with him and being a part of some of that great music that he made just really made me want to do a tribute to this guy because he was before the Beatles. He was before most all the people that we think of as the major innovators nowadays. There was Bob Dylan, and he's the guy that influenced most of the young folks now. His influence is everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
And I would just wanted to do it, but I wanted to do it in our way rather than trying to do it the same way he did.
Well, there's
go
ahead, Charlie.
I told my co-producer when I went in, we've all been trying to sound like Bob Dylan for so long that, it kind of cliche sort of thing. I said, if I start doing this, you stop me.
You're listening to Brandmeier.
Hector, right on. Hector, Northern California somewhere. What up? Charlie Daniels dead. I had
I once got to wear his hat.
Oh, man, that one must have gone right over your head. There's no way you could see with Charlie Daniels' hat on.
And when I put it on, he looked at me and he said, you look like a bug under a cabbage leaf.
You look like a bug under a cabbage leaf. Why'd you get to put his hat on? That's the weirdest thing ever.
He came to the studio and he took his hat off because he had to put headphones on. And I said, Charlie, could I try your hat on? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It did. It just went right down to my ears, and I looked like a bug under a cabbage.
And once again, you didn't get a picture of it.
No.
All this stuff we don't.
We didn't take the pictures back then.
You see what I mean? I'm glad we got the picture of me and you and Dennis Hopper. That's my favorite picture.
I know.
Act like we're doing meth. It was awesome, or whatever that is, amyl nitrate, whatever he did.
That stuff was.
Whatever he was doing in Blue Velvet. All right, so a direct line to the show is 8335JB show. Charlie Daniels is dead. Died at 83. He, on July 6th, left his wife behind, Hazel. I like when they say, "Echo, I can hear your turtle going today."
Yeah, I'll unplug that turtle.
Well, you're going to kill it?
No, I just unplug the filter.
Yeah, don't
that's
kill
all.
it. So what happens when you unplug that thing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a turtle. He can put up with anything for a while.
Yeah, well, how do you know? You're not a turtle.
I have been around turtles all my life, Johnny. I've grown up with turtles.
Yes, Johnny. Believe me. Charlie dead. I like when they say left behind his wife, Hazel. Like he did it on purpose.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Charlie Daniels died on July 6th, leaving behind his wife, Hazel.
It's like he was neglecting
Yeah,
her.
he took off on her. Yeah, where's Charlie? He's dead.
Without me?
Why did he die without me? I don't understand it. Why would he do that? Oh, my God. That doesn't make any sense. Remember, if I grab your line, I'll put you on hold, and we'll see what happens after that. He died of a hemorrhage stroke.
Got to die of something.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're all going to die of something.
And it's never going to sound good, you know. Oh, really? That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what will sound good. You're not writing the words leave behind in your obituary, and you better die before 95 or I don't get any life insurance. Thank you, Lisa.
That's not Lisa. She don't even sound like that, you dumbass. All right. Thank you. Back to you, JB.
Yeah, Billy didn't know he was going to be able to stay on that long. He's like, got nervous.
He's got professionalism, though.
That's right. Back to you, JB. Daniels did have a stroke once before while snowmobiling in Colorado. Oh, speaking of that, just a second. Attention, please, upstairs. Could you please turn the air conditioning back on? Oh, my God. What if I get him out of this house, Malone? Thank you. Okay.
Don't do it. Turn it up. Sweat his ass out.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
No air conditioning here.
Here's the thing. It's hot. Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, what do you think it's going to be in July? In July, it's hot. That's the way it is. It's in July. It's going to be hot.
In July.
What?
Why? That doesn't make any sense. There's no known way of saying an English sentence in which you begin a sentence with in and emphasize. Get me a jury and show me how you can say in July, and I'll go down on you.
All right, Orson Welles. I'd like to work with Orson Welles.
He'd go down on you for apparently any reason.
Yeah, he would just go down on you if he said the word in. If he tagged July onto it, he'd go down and I don't know what he would do in July. I'd like to work with Orson Welles in the studio.
That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me by saying so. That's just stupid.
Wilson, can we just do one last
Yeah?
one? And it was my fault. I said in July. If you can leave every July.
No, you don't really mean every July.
It is.
But that's bad copy. It's in July. Of course it's every July. There's too much directing around here. We know a little place in the American far west where Charlie Briggs chops up the finest prairie-fed beef and tastes... This is a lot of shit. You
missed the first beef, actually, completely.
What do you mean, missed it?
You're emphasizing prairie-fed.
But you can't emphasize beef. That's like his wanting me to emphasize in before July. Come on, fellas, you're losing your heads.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. We're going to leave now, because unless you're going to go down on us, we'll stick around for that. Okay? Thank you.
Anyway, Charlie Daniels died of Orson Welles, what'd he die of? Going down on engineers.
Right.
They shot one in his eye. Charlie Daniels had a stroke while snowmobiling in Colorado. His son called him a machine. He recovered from that. Charlie Daniels, singer, songwriter, band leader, player of instruments, died in Nashville. He co-wrote Elvis Presley's song "It Hurts Me." Don't know what that song is.
I thought I knew every Elvis song.
Yeah,
but
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one.
Well, he still gets residuals for that. That's one of the songs on Buffett's album, Mailbox Money. He just goes to the mailbox and just a check, every week from those songs he's read. Mailbox Money, hilarious. He played guitars. We just heard him talking to us about. He played Charlie Daniels, played guitar and bass on Bob Dylan's Nashville Skyline album. He worked with Leonard Cohen. He worked with George Harrison. He and his band appeared in Urban Cowboy. And he did have a Grammy, one Grammy. And you know what that song was that he had the Grammy for?
The Devil Goes Down.
Yeah, not Goes Down. That's Orson Welles' song. The devil goes down. His devil went down.
The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed. He was doing fine. They were standing in line. It was excellent weed indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, and the devil slid down the beach to the kid and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you kind of figured I'm a reefer head, of course. And after all this time, I guess that I'm a connoisseur of sorts. Now, your stuff smells okay, but this could tranquilize a horse. I'll bet $1 million in cash against your stash because I think mine's better than yours." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and you ain't smoked nothing yet. One hit of this grass will kick your ass. You got yourself a bet. Johnny, roll a ball of hash and make sure it's the bomb. Cause the devil's got the kind of stuff they smoked in Vietnam. You'll get $1 million smackaroos in cash if you can cope. But if you can't, the devil will get your dope."
I remember I said to Charlie during that interview, I said, "Did you ever hear this song?" And he goes, "Yeah, I've heard every reincarnation of that song in history."
With a little Acapulco gold and resin flew from his fingertips as he fired up his bowl. He filled that chamber all the way and he took a mighty hit. And as they passed it back and forth, it gave them both a coughing fit. Damn. When the bowl was finished, Johnny said, "Hey man, that stuff was great, but fill your lungs with some of this and prepare to vegetate. Cannabis, sativa, sweet Mary Jane. The devil's in the backyard frying his brain. Zigzag filled with a diggity dank. Hold on tight, it'll hit you like a tank." The devil nodded off because he knew that he was stoned, and he asked if he could buy an ounce of the stuff that Johnny owned.
Thank you.
Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to catch a buzz. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, mine's the best there ever was." And they fired up doobies one by one. Ain't it gonna stop till the bag is done. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue. Granny, do you get high? Yes, I do.
Charlie Daniels dead at 83. That song didn't kill him. But I know it should have killed him. We did enjoy talking to Charlie Daniels. Buzz Kilman, got to wear Charlie's hat. Yeah. And here's what I believe should have killed him. I believe when we were on and Charlie Daniels was with us, we had the misfortune of taking a call from Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis talked to Charlie Daniels, and I think that might have killed him, or at least set the stroke in place.
I was sitting there. I was totally astounded when
I bet you had a big load in your pants. How about you and I get a six-pack of Billy beer?
Yeah.
And we got to talk about this over some moonshine and some homegrown cannabis.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm recording a fiddle album right now, but I'm going to do another gospel album, yes.
How long have you been kissing the Holy One's butt?
Oh, man, I'm a Christian, have been for a good long while.
I am, too.
Yeah.
Even though I throw around, goddamn it, I believe in the big guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
Did you hear about the new radio station, Call Letters, KPMS? The format is 3 weeks of the blues alternating with 1 week of ragtime. Yeah! Maybe I'll use that.
Yeah, I think that'd work.
What do you get when you cross a yeast infection and an achy, breaky heart?
You got me.
An itchy, twitchy crotch. Yeah! By the way, can I stop by and maybe pick up some weed?
Well, I don't have it. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, that's right. God bless you.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling goes a band when they yell.
I think he liked Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, they seem to get along great.
Man. What was that joke? Oh, Jerry Lewis. The dead Jerry Lewis. The dead Charlie Daniels. As you say, Buzz, we're all going to die sooner or later. And speaking of, I want to thank so many of these lovely people on Facebook at Brandmeier Show who thank me, wish me a happy birthday. You people, honestly, I do believe you're all nuts. I think that it may be, I've always said it over the years, the craziest audience, they're just funny. They're just weird fun. Did you see the picture that they sent on Facebook of you naked with your cast on and me?
Yes.
I don't know where they got the picture from Phoenix, and my fingers are blown off playing fireworks on the 4th of July. I mean, that stuff is creepy. It's creepy weird. Oh, man. But anyway, thank you. We do appreciate it. There's no doubt about that. Let me just see if we are actually getting live. 833-5JB Show. Go ahead. Caller, you're on. If you hear a beep, we're talking to you. Go.
Hey, Johnny B. My name is Ray Rita. How you doing?
Hey, man, you're the guy who sent us some cards. That's your name, right? Ray Rita?
I did. I sent you cards. Actually, I sent you some brownies, too. Did you get the brownies?
Yeah, here's the weird thing I want to tell you about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you for calling. Thank you for the cards. There's a picture, Buzz, coming your way, but I did not send Buzz the brownies. I gave them to Bill Malone, who was here trying to fix our stream over the week.
Uh-oh.
No, he's got them.
Sorry, Buzz.
Yeah, there's two brownies, but the picture you sent of me, I hate. That's a horrible picture. And the picture you sent to Buzz is fantastic. He's going to really like it.
You know, I tried to find whatever I saw online. So whatever picture you want, send me a picture. I'll send it back over to you.
No, that's okay. I got the other one where Buzz and I are flipping the bird. But go ahead. You sent a nice thing, and I do appreciate it. It was a nice birthday greeting. 2 brownies, which I never eat anything food-wise that somebody sends. That's a dangerous thing to do. So probably Bill Malone might be dead somewhere. And if he is, you know, that's what he gets for not connecting us today. Now, go ahead and plug your, what is it? What is it you do, Rita? Or Ray, or Rita, whatever your name is?
Actually, I work for a company called Send Out Cards. So we work with companies and people to try to build relationships with people. You know, it's all about kindness and sending an appreciation to people out there. I think in these days, that's what we need.
No, wait. This is interesting what you're saying. You're saying that your company sending out cards only to thank people, that doesn't seem like it's a niche you can live in, especially in the world today. But I think you're on the right track. That sounds fantastic. Just nice things that people don't expect to get. And say, thanks for being you or doing this or what. It's great.
Well, it could be thank you cards, birthday cards, any type of cards what it is. But just in these days, you know, I probably send out anywhere between 5 to 10 cards a day. And it could just be thanking people. If I see something on Facebook, say they just had a celebration of a birthday or anniversary, you know, I just send out cards. That's what I do.
That's really, really nice. That's what
Is there any money in that?
Did you hear that?
There is. You know, yeah, there is. You know, I've got people that work with me, and you know, we'll say underneath me that kind of do the same thing. It all works out. Yeah, I'm not a millionaire, nice. But you know, I'm working it.
Yeah. Well, listen, anybody just to have a job today is. It's pretty amazing. I wish I had one. As we're not, and you notice I'm not laughing.
I know.
I just want a job.
I mean, when you think about it, it's like, well, wait a minute. Every once in a while, I'll be doing this, and I'll go in my head, what? Why am I doing this? Oh, yeah, because I like doing it. I forgot. Right. I mean, seriously, that is, you know, here's the thing. A lot of people say, Ray, you're still online, I think. They'll say, you know, I would do this job if I weren't being paid. Well, I am. I'm living my words. I've said that 1,000,000 times.
Living the dream.
I'm living the dream. Yeah, that dream better end soon.
It's just a bad dream. That's all.
Oh my God, living the dream, but it's a bad one. All right, I got it.
I just want a job.
Okay, now Ray, so go ahead and plug your cards because I think it's a nice idea. You seem like a nice guy. Plug out where you can get these nice cards of yours.
Sure, you know, if anyone would want to send out, actually, you could send out a free card to anyone in the world. So what I'll do is I'll give you my email address. Just send me your information or send me a response back on my email. I'll give you information back. And anyone out there who wants to send a card to anyone in the world, I'll offer that for free for someone. So how's that sound?
That's really, are you being serious? No, wait a minute. You can't say something like that. And how are you going to deliver that if a lot of people get at you?
That's part of our deal. I send out cards. I could send out cards to anyone in the world, and it's included within the package I'm in. So I'll offer it to anyone out there that wants to send a card out to anyone in Ireland, Egypt, wherever, Australia. That's what I'll offer. So I'll give you my email address. Just respond back to me, and then I'll give them a link where they'll be able to do that.
Okay, now I'm going to let you do it slowly. Give your email. I'm not writing it down. I don't have a producer. I don't have anyone around that can take these things down. Go ahead and say it very slowly because you got one shot when you're calling with your business to plug it. Go ahead.
All right, it's Ray Rita, SOC @gmail.com. So my name, RAYRITA SOC @gmail.com.
And you will send they send you a note, they send you a link, and they'll click it, and you'll get to send. They'll send anything that they want anywhere you want.
they'll be able to send a free card to anywhere in the world. How's that sound?
All right. Very good. That's
how about this? The first people that respond back to me, I'll send them the brownies I sent you and Buzz. How's that sound?
What are you wait a minute? What are you mixing up these card delivery service with brownies, Ray? I'm not clear on that.
So you could actually send gifts with the cards.
Oh.
So that's what I did for you. I sent you a gift with the card. So
and Bill Malone, like I said, the engineer ate Buzzes. And
I was just going to say, where are mine? I never even saw.
I just said, I told you, I got the box, I opened it up, and I saw your picture in it. I dumped it out. There was 2 brownies in it, and I go, I'm not going to repackage this and send a bunch of brownies to Buzz, but I'll get you your card with your picture in it because it's nice. Your daughter's in it, and you're behind her flipping the bird or whatever you're doing, and it's really a cute, nice picture. And I thought you should have that, so I'm going to send that to you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, but who don't care about 2 brownies? Bill goes, I'm not going to eat them. I turned my head. He had it down his gullet in 2 seconds.
Did he really?
Yeah, he just boom.
They're really good brownies, Buzz. They're really good. Sorry you didn't get yours.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, can you just, Buzz, you want to give him an address? He'll send you, give the address, Buzz, your home address on the air.
I'm not eating the brownies.
Of course. Now, I know you weren't going to eat it anyway.
I mean, if I were there and they were open, I would have taken a bite. I probably how are these brownies? Well, they're delicious.
That's the problem. You know what I mean? You get somebody gives you something like that, you go, well, okay, I'm not going to eat it.
I didn't make the brownies. They come from the company, so.
Yeah, but you could inject something in there and kill us. I don't want it.
Oh, come on, I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't. Thank whoever you are, Ray. You sound like a nice guy. God bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Come on, man. Make this world a better place if you can. I'm Diana Ross's stepson. If you can. Yeah. You ever go see Diana Ross in concert? Oh, my God.
I missed that somehow.
2 hours of her preaching. The world could be so beautiful if we all just hold our hands and get together, and the world can be so great. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I want to be the... Oh, man. Yeah. One summer, I rented a beach house in Malibu. When I first went, I rented a beach house in Malibu, and you know who my neighbor was?
Diana Ross?
You got it. Diana Ross. And you know how I know? So she's next door, and I could hear her always singing. She was practicing scatting and singing. And one day she comes over. I'm on the porch, on the deck, and she comes walking over.
Really?
Yeah, this is unbelievable. So Diana Ross comes walking over, and she's got like her handyman following behind her. And she said, excuse me, can I just come up there and see? You have these, there was these benches on this house we were renting that you'd sit on, but you could lift them up, and it was also a storage area, right? Seems smart. So she says, can I come up and see your storage seats, those seats there? I want to try to make some of those on our house over here. And I said, well, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it. And she turned around and walked away. Didn't say another word.
Rudely?
Just turned around, walked away. And if I had known he was just renting it, I would never have been part of it. But I don't know why. He seemed like he owned it, but he didn't. And but you know what, though? I learned to love people. Love people. You gotta love them.
Yeah. And as she walks away, that's where you yell out, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know one time a man said, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get your ass back here, bitch. Where you going? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, she's always the pretty, but she was like I swear, Kurt, boom, out the door, walked away. Yeah, that's her, Diana Ross. How do we get on that subject?
No idea.
I don't know. Anyway,
somebody liked her.
Yeah, she's alive. Jimmy Buffett's alive. Charlie Daniels is dead. And if you don't want to be dead, well, I don't know what to tell you about that. We're all dying.
Jerry Lewis is dead.
Jerry Lewis is dead. I see where baseball's starting again. We should have a seance. Talk to Harry Carey. Do you know how to do that again? I forgot how we did it.
It seems like it was easy.
Probably seemed easier than it was.
Maybe not so easy for Harry, but for us it was easy.
Let's just, they say the MLB, the National Football League, or baseball season, whatever they're calling it, is coming back. I don't see. I don't believe anything. That's the thing.
And you can't.
I don't.
And people, I mean, because nobody knows anything about anything, what's happening, they just say, they're forced to say things.
Yeah.
They have to say something, but they don't really believe what they say.
No.
They just have to say it.
You know, it's weird. Like sometimes I come down and I always just flip on the news and see, okay, maybe. I feel like I'm watching the same newscast every single day. The Today Show, whatever they are. And I got to tell you, Savannah Guthrie better get her act together. Make sure she stays in the studio because she looks like a drunken sailor.
If I'd known that, I'd have been watching her.
I'm sorry. Don't you say something like that about a person unless they have a rented house. Then you can walk out and tell them to kiss your ass. Make this world a better place as you can. Yeah. Okay. We've got to really put our minds here. Dear universe. Dear universe. Please help us contact the great Harry Carey, the baseball Chicago Cubs Hall of Fame broadcaster, Harry Carey. Please help us contact him to see what he thinks about this baseball coming back. Harry, Buzz, maybe you try it.
You know, I never really talked to Harry very well or very long.
Harry Carey, if you can hear me, please.
Now, and can a guy ever get away from this?
Oh boy, this is the unfiltered Harry.
It's who the hell is this?
Harry, this is Jonathan Brandmeier, Johnny B. I don't know if you remember. Oh boy,
are you the young man who once called the front desk? You're a mustachioed disc jockey.
Yes.
And I was staying at the Ambassador East.
Yes.
And I wandered down to get my messages, you know, and there were 1,300.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you laughing? Buzz, what is he referring to, Mr. Carey's referring to?
And it was all up because of a punk named Brandmiller.
That's me. He's remember when we had a Harry Carey guy would impersonate Harry, and we called the pump room where he lived in the Ambassador, and we got his messages. Okay, Harry, I wanted to first of all, how are things? Have you met Charlie Daniels?
No, I think he's one of the new rookies.
No. He's a musician that passed away.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what almost happened last night at the Bistro, as it were. That fat son of a bitch, Orson Welles, was around.
Oh.
And what a fat goddamn...
All right.
I said, get the fuck away.
Okay, Harry. Harry, I wanted to talk to you.
Beard?
Yeah.
Do you have a mustache?
No. Harry, listen to me. It's certainly a joy to speak to you from beyond. I really enjoy talking to you. But I wondered of a guy like you.
Someone does.
A Hall of Famer, a guy like you. How do you feel about this shortened 60-game baseball season? Do you care one way or the other once you're dead? And can I ask you one other question when you respond to that one? But I wanted to ask you about heaven. And you're in heaven, right?
Well, I can't go into it all, but I know Jack Brickhouse is around. Maybe, but listen to this. Oh, you asked me all these questions about baseball.
Yes.
And I think the world without baseball might as well just go fuck itself.
Oh, boy.
Because even the Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who has his own little thing up here, I never see him anymore, but during World War II, in my day, did you know that they still played baseball? And even people in my time, which was a better time, instead of young people like you who are agitators, Bran Martin.
Okay, well, let me ask you then, to talk about this heaven of Roosevelt. Well, let me say, do you, like heaven, I'm always trying to visualize, I mean, I had 8 years of Catholic school, 4 years of Catholic high school, no years of Catholic college. So I'm wondering, is it like one giant room? Do you see, you just said you couldn't see Franklin Roosevelt, but you see Jack Brickhouse. I'm curious as to what it looks like up there.
It doesn't look much different, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to get trouble, especially talking to a mustachioed.
All right, I don't have a mustache. All right, listen to me. All right, Harry, listen. I don't know why you focus on that so much. All right, listen, Harry, listen to me. I don't have one. I'd like to grow. I'll grow one back. Just wait a second. So you don't care one way or the other about this season, but let me ask you as a broadcaster, as a Hall of Fame broadcaster, Harry Carey from beyond, dead Harry Carey, how can you do a baseball game, announce it without a crowd? That's like working a White Sox game.
This is the first thing you've said in all this time that makes any sense, young man.
Thank you.
And then...
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes, go ahead.
And that is, a crowd is essential to the whole thing. Gals in the bleachers with blonde bikinis, blondes with brunette hair, Gary Pressey at the organ.
Yes.
All right. Let me hear you now.
Right.
Come in now, okay, Gary.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how you do a baseball game without...
Where's Bob Shaw, the long-haired big beer vendor, selling Budweiser? Bring it up here, fella.
Did he answer the question I asked? I don't think he did. No.
I don't think so.
Hey, by the way, Harry, I still seeing Dutchie. I'm still seeing your wife. I'm still seeing Dutchie.
Honey, you get fries with that shit.
Okay, hold on. Harry. Oh, boy, Harry from Beyond. Harry.
Yeah.
You mentioned Gary Pressey. Buzz, you know who Gary Pressey is?
Yeah. I love Gary.
Gary Pressey was the organist for about 100 years with the Chicago Cubs until they said, here's two things. One, they said he retired. Okay. And I saw, because I have these articles which I had saved and put them to the side because I thought I want to know something weird here is happening. It said Wrigley's Iron Man organist retired after 33 years. Then, here's the letter I saved, which led me back to that story from George Kiefer. Oh, his name is George Kiefer.
No wonder I never heard of him.
Yeah, not Gary. Who's George Kiefer?
Oh, I don't. He just sounds like one of those agitators again.
Yeah, could be.
That we're singing on the streets. Gary Pressey is a fine, upstanding young man.
Yeah.
And I personally think he's too good for Theo Einstein and this current Cub crop.
Well, this letter doesn't. This letter says that this guy. It says Johnny, subject Tom Ricketts. Despite the wishes of Cubs fans and the taxpayers of Mesa, Arizona, who funded and built the new Cubs park, Tom Ricketts is not allowing me to continue as organist for the Cubs. All music will be recorded. I don't know who that guy is, but so anyone knows who that guy is, tell him I got his email in 2017. Thank you. Harry.
Oh, but that's not my Gary.
I know. Hey, Harry, listen. Harry.
Okay, Gary.
Harry. So you know that the season of 60 games makes a lot of sense. I think it's a great idea. There's no question about it because it should be 10 games. That's the way I look at it. Baseball's too long. End of story. You don't agree with that, though, do you?
Well, you'd play each team like in my time, I guess just one time. Make it all count. And if a player dies on the field from a virus, well, you play around them.
Use them as second. All right. I heard you.
In my time, they played with polio and all kinds of shit. You know they did?
Yeah, all right. Oh, Harry. He seems as angry as ever.
Take me out to the ball
8335 JB Show. We're live, recording a live podcast. I don't know, but Harry's swearing just threw me off.
Well, it's hard to believe you can be in heaven for this long, if in fact he's in heaven or wherever he is, and not have that cough cleared up.
Right. See, that's what I'm asking about this heaven. I mean, I'm sitting there, I go through all this class in my whole life with those guys. If you don't do this and say the Hail Mary, you're not going to come to have a confession, you're not going to heaven. Well, okay. What's it like? What does it look like? What's it really up there? Do you even think about after death?
Occasionally I do, just, if I'm watching a movie and they touch on the subject or if somebody brings it up and I briefly reflect and, I come away with it doesn't look like anything. And if there's any life after death, you're just like a puff of smoke floating around the universe. I guess, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, I guess. 8335 JB Show. Hello? Yeah. I guess. I don't really care. I don't care what happens to me after I'm dead.
Either. I don't care.
Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, buddy, go ahead.
Buddy Woo Woo. Hey, Johnny. Play ball, huh? Buddy Woo Woo.
Yeah, prove it.
Johnny. Johnny.
There he is.
Johnny. Buzz. Kidman. Me and you. And your buddy Ronnie Woo. Hi, Johnny. How you going?
You knew once you brought Harry Carey back for the dad, Harry would be followed by, of course, Ronnie Woo. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? Are you excited about the return of baseball for your loving Cubs?
Well, baseball is back, Johnny. They really shouldn't play, but it is what it is. So let's see what happens. When the Cubs win another World Series, buddy.
Okay.
They'll win the World Series, we get 2 rings.
But here's the problem with that. Harry, Ronnie, whatever. Here's the problem with that. They're always going to be an asterisk. I don't care what they say, whether it's the NBA, the MLB, NFL, if they don't get to play a whole season. There's always going to be but guess what? You only had 60 games. That's what's going to happen. Always, no matter what. It will always happen that way.
Well, Johnny, it's like this. Baseball is baseball. Where you play 100 games, 5 games, or 10 games, you got baseball in, When they look at the record, they're going to say world champs. It's not going to say world champ with a mark behind it.
Maybe.
It's going to say world champ Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's all that matters.
That could be. Maybe. I don't know. It seems to me that there'll always be... If we're talking maybe, I guess, about fans, they'll go, oh, yeah, guess what? That's, you only had 60 games. What do you think about that? Sports talk,
There's an asterisk.
Yeah.
There's an asterisk.
Yeah. Anyway, so listen, I understand the Cubs win the World Series or whoever wins the World Series, but guess what? They're 60 games, yeah.
But listen, do you agree with what Harry said? He said if they die on the field, just play around them. That's what he said. All right, Ronnie Woo Woo, I look forward to seeing you someday again soon. Thank you for calling. 8335 JB Show. Oh, yeah, hello.
JB.
Yes, sir.
This is Sergio.
Sergio, who's that? What does that mean?
That's my name.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I sent you an email a couple of weeks ago about my daughter getting her a job, and then you tried to call me, and I guess the phone answered in my pocket, and you were listening for about 20 minutes.
Oh, my God. Buzz, you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God. That was hilarious. Wait a minute. Did we put that on the air, or we just recorded it? I don't remember. Hey, Sergio,
I heard it on the podcast.
That was hilarious. We once again, we tell you people, don't call us. We'll call you if you want. And you leave your number and we try to call you. And if we can't get you, we just say, we tried to call. And we called you to get your daughter a job, which is what you wanted. And you were talking and talking and talking. But I know one thing. I was getting nervous. And I think Buzz is the one that actually cut it off because I wasn't as nervous as Buzz might have been. But Buzz, didn't you want me to hang up on him?
I don't think I actually said that. I'd never urged you to hang up on anyone.
That's right. And I don't know why I even asked you. Should I hang up? I just want should I hang up? Yeah, okay. But so Sergio.
Because as long as you don't hang up, stuff can happen.
Yeah, you never know. You never know, man. All right, so Sergio, and you were you were talking to somebody and you were swearing and you were... I got to tell you,
we were doing a job at a friend's house. We were rebuilding we were doing a carpentry job anyway, and I had the phone in my pocket because I thought you might call, but I never heard it ring, and somehow it answered in my pocket, and you guys just listened to us for 20 minutes.
It is weird because you don't listen. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the problem. I would say this because the robocalls are a real annoyance, but when you see unknown call, you can pick that up. Most likely it's going to be okay. The robocalls are always disguised as scams, maybe your own phone number. It looks legit, but I'm calling, it will be an unknown number, and I'm trying to work that out, but I don't. See, sometimes I don't want you to know it's me calling, and sometimes I do want you to know it's me calling. You understand, right?
Yeah, I understand. I didn't even hear it ring. I never took it out of my pocket, nothing. It somehow answered in my pocket.
That's the weirdest thing, man. I do got to tell you, I fear that butt dialing. I just hate it. It's the scariest thing in the world. Hey, man, you butt dialed me last night? What? No, I did. What? No, anyway, Sergio, what does your daughter want to do? Go ahead and get the plug out. I forgot what it was all about. Does she want to do something? What is it?
She's an advertising major with a media major with a concentration in media psychology and social media or something. I can't even remember. It's so long. She's had a bunch of interviews canceled and job offers rescinded. So I was just trying to get her a job. I got to get her off my payroll. She don't have to leave the house or anything, but she's got to make some money.
Yeah, I think that's the tough thing.
How old is she?
She's 22.
Yep. Time to get out there.
She just graduated from Indiana University.
Well, congratulations on that. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
And that degree is like almost useless right now.
Isn't that a problem, Sergio, with anyone, kids today trying to get a job? What a situation they're in. You know what I mean?
Well, if anybody's out there looking for social media, she does social media for companies. So if anybody's looking for anything like that, they can call me at
Wait.
Okay.
I want to be sure about what you're doing here. Would you say that her expertise is
I can get crazy.
No, that's okay. We got nice people out there. There's good listeners. But let me say this. Did you say her expertise is in social media?
She can do social media for companies. I guess they monitor social media for the company and tweet and do all that stuff.
Right.
I don't do any of that.
Is she prepared to take any job, like a job completely out of her expertise? Because that seems like
I think she will. I mean,
you got to be willing to do that right now.
Yeah, she will. I mean, right now she's actually working her summer job. She worked for a florist. So she's doing that. So she's doing anything she can at the moment.
Right.
She's delivering DoorDash. So she's doing anything she can at the moment. But, it'd be nice to get her a job in her field or just a real job, I guess.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Give your number out. You're a good dad trying to help her. But, boy, I'll tell you, even my nieces, I have twin nieces, my brother Michael's daughters, and they graduated from high school, of course. They're going to go to college in Toronto, and they're not allowed in Canada. For real. They can't, we can't go to Canada.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the one thing in the world most kids look forward to is getting out of the house. Bingo. You can't do it. Okay, so remember, here's the number. This is his daughter. His daughter's name is?
Abby Capello.
Abby looking for a job. Give the number out. Remember, I don't have anyone. I can't repeat it, so go ahead and do it.
773-447-8774.
One more shot there, Sergio.
773-447-8774.
All right, you're a good dad, Sergio. I'm sorry were you freaked out when you actually heard it on the podcast? Us listening to your butt dial.
Yeah. Yes, I was freaked out, and I took a clip and sent it to the guys I was working with, and they were all laughing. They loved it.
Oh, I would think, because it could have gone either way. You could have said something wrong. Like if I thought, though, and I would never do this to anyone, if I thought you were saying something about somebody that might get you in trouble, like, that girl, I would have never played it. You know that, right?
No, I know. It was funny. I mean, we were all like, a couple of the guys said, glad we didn't say anything bad.
Right. Because you never know. This was everyone now listening who has the phone. Just check your phone, make sure it's always off. Okay, but it could be me calling someday, so you never know. All right, Sergio.
By
good
the
luck.
way, Johnny, I used to work with Jimmy.
Jimmy, my brother.
Yes, at Elliot's Nest, way back in the day.
Elliot's Nest, which is now the original Pancake House.
Yeah, exactly. They Jimmy was a bouncer, and so was I. We worked together a few times.
Hold on a minute.
Jimmy was a bouncer?
Hold on, you guys. My brother, Skinny Jimmy, there's no way was
he worked. Yes,
no.
He worked a couple. He didn't work very long, but he worked there a little bit.
That's crazy. I can't believe Jimmy was a bouncer at Elliot's Nest, a bar in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen.
I can believe he was a bouncer at the IHOP or something.
Yeah, at the IHOP.
But not the...
Yeah, there's no way my brother Jimmy was a bouncer at Elliot's Nest. You got the wrong guy. Are you sure about that?
Then he was lying to us. He told us that. I mean, that's what his name was, Jimmy Bramble.
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard that before. All right, Elliot's Nest. That was a good place. That was a good time. We spent a lot of time in there. Great place.
Yeah, I don't know who did more drinking, the customers or the bouncers.
Or the Brandmeyers.
Yeah, or the Brandmeyers.
All right, Sergio, nice talking to you, man. Thanks. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
All right, there is Sergio. He's in one of those episodes of the podcast where you can get it at Apple, Spotify, BrandmeyerShow.com. You know where to get them. Click it on demand whenever you want. We're recording a live one right now, as you can tell. But sometimes we want you to know that we're calling because you've asked us to call to plug your business or whatever it is. And sometimes we don't want you to know we're calling. So, as I said about robocalls, usually those calls, and for some reason I'm getting tons of them now, those calls come as really familiar-looking numbers or area codes. You realize that, right, Buzz? They look, if a robocop call will always try to disguise itself as something that you, 312 area code. Oh, I know that guy in New York, 212, or there's 313 or whatever it is. They know, so they kind of mix it up. But I, for some reason, have been getting tons of robocalls. I'm glad Sergio brought that up. Here's an example of the ones I've been getting. Here's a couple of them.
The moment you receive this message, I need you to get back to me on my department division number that is 844-674-1234. I repeat, 844-674-1234. Now, if I don't hear a call from you, we will have to issue an arrest warrant under your name and get you arrested. So, get back to me as soon as possible. Thank you.
Now, I want to be clear. That's not a bit. It's not a joke. That's what I get. No, that's the kind of call I get. Now, if you're going to scam me or try to get me to return a call, who falls for that? We know it's a computer. You can just hear it clearly.
Right.
The moment you receive this message, I need you to get back to me on my department division number that is 844-674-1234. I repeat, 844-674-1234.
See what I mean? It's too obvious. Here's another one, a robocall I've been getting. I love getting them because they're fun, and this will lead to me calling one of these back, but hold on.
These are been done on your social security number. So before we suspend this social security number for suspicion of illegal activity, please call immediately to the Social Security Administration number 510-30-61219. Make sure you call us as soon as possible.
See what I mean?
Again, this is Agent Robert Morris from the Social Security Administration.
Yeah. The computer gives itself a nice name and everything, and we know it's a computer.
So, you're picking the phone up and listening to that. I see. I used to do that because I'm just curious.
Yes.
I just want to know who's doing this. But my daughter caught me doing it and said, Dad, as soon as you do that, it goes into the system that you will answer the call and you'll get more calls. So I stopped doing it.
Yeah, Piper is right. Your daughter's correct. That is correct, Buzz.
Yeah. So, I don't, if it says scam likely, and sometimes scam likely is somebody trying to call you. It's really weird. I picked that up and it was like, you're being listed as a scam here on my phone. It's some friend of mine.
I've got you have that Hiya app?
No.
let me see the app. HIYA, it's free, and they identify the calls, whatever it is. But, you're right about that, but I don't pick the phone up. I just listen to it on my voicemail and then I record it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I don't pick the phone up ever. I don't pick the phone up for my own family. I don't ever. I haven't picked the phone up, honestly, in maybe 20 years. I don't pick the phone up.
Well, I started picking the phone up just because I had a new phone and I was trying to figure out how it worked.
Yeah, you could tell when you got used to texting too. Buzz started texting, hey, I took a shit.
It's magic. It's magic.
Hey, Johnny,
you can share everything.
Really, messaging and texting and wow, it's so exciting because you can share every stinking thing you do.
Yep.
Nobody cares. Robocalls. Here's another one.
Investigating you and your family. We had tried to notify you regarding these issues in previous 6 months, but we had never got a response.
Okay, listen to me. The way you listen, if you're going to be scammers out there, Robocops, what are all about these Russians we're reading about that are all so great at all this stuff? Get yourself a computer system that sounds, Siri sounds better than that. Yeah. Come on. If you're going to be a scam artist and, hacking up.
Even the grammar's wrong.
Right. Come on, man. The Cozy Bear. What's the one that broke into everything? Cozy Bear. These little Russian attack groups that are into everybody's. They're trying to steal the antibody for COVID-19. They have it down. They got it down to a science. No pun intended. They got it down. These people here. Let's just try to scam Brandmeier.
Investigating you and your family. We had tried to notify you regarding these issues in previous 6 months,
Come on, lady.
But we had never got a response from you.
We had never got response.
But we had never got response from you.
It has been considered as an intentional fraud, and lawsuit has been filed under your name by the United States government. You may call our department number on 254-739-6059. I repeat, it's 254-739-6059.
Do you do the callback?
Yeah. Okay, now here's the callback. Here's one more, and then I call this lady back. Now, that's why I leave the numbers out, because this is where I encourage the audience to call those people back. But maybe not, because, I called this lady back from my studio board. So I don't care if they call me here. I hope they do. But here's what happened here. Listen to this. This is a student loan callback. Hey, Sergio, this might be for you and your daughter.
Yes, this is Ashley calling in reference to your federal student loan. I need to discuss your repayment options with some new changes that have taken effect recently. So if you could please be sure to just give me a call back. My number is 866-402-5020. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a student code. If you would just have this handy when you call back, it'll make things a lot easier. Your student code is 7703.
Thank you for calling the Division of Student Loan Relief Intake Center. My name is David. How are you doing today?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Good, man. I have a code number for you. 7703.
7703. All right, sir. You received a call regarding student loan discharge program, correct?
Yeah, Ashley called.
Yeah, Ashley called you. Let me tell you, in order to see if you qualify for these government programs that can reduce down your monthly payments and give you some discharge on your student loan.
What's my payment? What do I owe?
Oh, I mean, that's I don't have that information, sir. How much do you owe on your student loans?
$200,000.
You owe around $200,000, right?
Something like that, yeah. I didn't realize it was that high, but I guess it is.
All right, so we didn't call you to make any payments. We called you in regards to student loan discharge program, where you can save some money on your student loan. So that's the reason we gave you a call.
Oh, cool.
Right. So, sir, can you tell me how much monthly payments are you making?
Where's Ashley?
Well, not available at the moment. That's the reason I have answered your call.
Okay. I just said call and ask for Ashley. Okay. What's your question?
I was asking how much monthly payments are you making on a student loans?
Right now, $5,000, something like that.
$5,000 per month.
You got it.
Right?
Yeah. If you can get that down, I'll appreciate it.
Right. That's a pretty high monthly payment you're making, sir.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's what she was calling me about, to get it reduced or take it away. I don't understand what's going on here.
All right. And in which state are you currently residing in, sir?
Yeah, right now, Illinois, but I move around. Got a mobile home. Travel.
Currently you're residing in Illinois,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but I said I live in a mobile home. I mean, a trailer. I drive around. I move from town to town, as the song goes, whatever. So I'm not always here. Right now, right, I've been here and going to be here till the snow comes. So whenever that is, I'll go where it's warm.
All right. Oh, in that case, sir, the thing is, sir, we do not provide services in Illinois. So I'm sorry, sir, I won't be able to help you.
Well, I'm leaving Illinois to go permanently to my home in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sir, the thing is that we do not deal with Wisconsin as well.
Well, wait a minute. You don't deal with Wisconsin and Illinois, and you're offering rates to people who are in other states, but not Wisconsin and Illinois?
Yes, we do not provide our services in these areas, sir. I'm so sorry for that.
That doesn't make a bit of sense. Who is this? The government is telling me that they can't reduce my student loan because I live in Illinois or Wisconsin?
Well, sir, we are not the government, sir. We are a third-party document processing company. We file your application for the student loan discharge program. We are not the government.
Well, why do you file? What do you guys get out of it? I don't get this.
So we are a file processing company.
But
like
you
the
only,
persons who file your taxes
but
for you.
you only use like your H&R Block, but you're only for student loans.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Like you hire a guy to file your taxes, right?
Yeah.
So that you get the best returns.
Yeah. Okay. But
That's what we do. We file a paper
what
loan
state?
discharge program.
If I said if I can move to whatever state can I move to that you'll handle?
Well, I won't be able to tell you that, sir.
I don't get this, man. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who are you talking to there?
I was talking to you, sir.
Okay, so you're telling me you won't. I'm trying to get a student reduction loan. Maybe I use your company, but you don't tell me where I could get it. I don't understand it.
But the thing is, sir, you're making $5,000 of payments of each month, and you have 200,000 student loans. That's not what payments you will do if you have that much student loans.
Yeah, you
might have the payments of $800 or $1,200, but that's too high, sir. I believe you don't have any student loans, and you're just playing around.
What are you talking about? You gave me the number. I'm calling you back.
I'm sorry, sir. I won't be able to help you. You're living in Illinois. So I'm so sorry for that, sir. I won't be able to help you.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your time, sir.
I don't know what happened there. I'm just trying to keep talking to him to see when someone actually calls back, like someone's stupid enough to call back, where does he go with it? And how does he know that I'm just fooling around?
Well, you didn't sound hungry. You didn't sound enthusiastic. You sounded like you were fooling around.
They gave you the stage direction, JB. Yeah, okay, good.
No, you know what I think it is? I honestly think it's the timbre of my voice. That's what I think it is. Nobody ever believes me when I say something. That's funny, JB. No, I meant it. My leg, I think my leg is you running over my leg with your truck. All right, man. No, so you're saying that I didn't convince them enough that I was hungry.
No,
so, okay. Then next time I do one of those numbers, I'm going to do like an old lady. We're going to get an old lady on. I'll do it like this.
Yes, I was wondering. I saw you needed my social security number. Is there any way? You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
Would that be better?
That'll work because it's an old lady.
Right. That you think that's what it is.
Right.
Okay.
But when you're not an old lady, when you're just a person,
yeah,
you sounded way too tentative.
Do you think I sounded too into it?
Not into it enough.
Because it didn't go anywhere. It was boring. But I'm just saying, I wanted to see where you
got to say something. You got to.
Okay. Well,
try to get him to do something.
I was trying to get him to tell me why I can't get my money. What does he want? I mean, I don't understand who calls these people and why do they keep doing it.
And why does he stay on the phone with you once he's decided that you're fooling around?
Well, you see what they do. They start talking, then they go back. They ask what he's saying. What? And someone's standing behind him listening.
Right.
Because they know they got a fish on the hook if somebody returns the call from a robocall. So that's what happens. If anyone ever has any luck with dialing a robocall, send it to me. I want to have it. brandmeyershow@gmail.com. Instant request. Email brandmeyershow@gmail.com. Johnny Nancy Miller says, my favorite version of the song Sweet Home Chicago has always been You in the Leisure Suits with Buzz. You haven't even know if there's any place I can find a copy of it. Nancy Miller. No, Nancy. We're trying to get this stuff on Spotify and on iTunes. We've been trying. We got to figure it out, and we'll get it all out there. But right now, we got
Time now for a Jonathan Brandmeier Show. Instant request.
Let's get down. Sweet Home Chicago. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, come on, baby, don't you wanna go?
Johnny and the Leasers. Thank you, Nancy. I like that myself. Buzz on the harp on that one. That's my band, baby. You people can write songs too, can't you? Sure you can. Wacky Weenies. We get them all the time. BrandmeyerShow@gmail.com.
There's only one shit show with Johnny, one shit show. Oh, shit, then show me over. One shit show. There's only one shit show with Johnny, one shit show. Oh, shit, then show me over.
Oh, come on now.
One shit
Nice.
show. Tell me, can you hear the callers dropping? One shit show. The stream is on, but always stopping. One shit show. There's only one shit show with Johnny, one shit show. Oh, shit, then show me over. One shit show. Toilet talk and bathroom stalls, it's one shit show. Well, now you know why Lisa calls it one shit show. There's only one shit show with Johnny, one shit show. Oh, shit, and show me over. One shit show.
There you go. Pete Heyman. There he is, Pete Heyman. I believe in the email it said I wouldn't stop singing it. Now you've got me. All right. Here's the song. Another one from here's a song from Eduardo. And Buzz, this one is for you.
Good.
We love.
When did that the Sweet Home Chicago thing? When was that recorded?
That was Poplar Creek.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say 1988 because I know what you're going to say. Should I finish your thought?
Go ahead.
Because you can blow circles around that solo right now.
That is
Am I right?
That's the roughest harmonica I've heard.
No, but in the moment, it's in the moment, and you're watching that concert at Poplar Creek, and you're seeing. It doesn't matter in the moment. But I see I know your brain, man, and I'm hearing it. And I go, I love it because it's in the moment, and it's the energy of the stage show, and there's 26,000 people record-setting appearance from the band.
I know because I remember the event well. And it was such an event that it didn't matter that I was playing crappy harmonica because I didn't even notice. I didn't notice.
Yeah. Well, who could notice, man? I do. It's so funny that you bring that up because I do remember doing the show at Poplar Creek, and one of those shows at Poplar Creek, and Ronnie Woo kind of ran out on the stage, and I said, at this point in Sweet Home, run out on the stage.
Yeah.
And then he just kept running around, and I pushed him, and he fell into the crowd. That's all I remember.
And loved it, probably.
Yeah, and loved it. Woo, yeah, dang, woo, broken leg, woo, I heard. Woo.
I mean, I've had the embarrassing experience of learning how to play a musical instrument on the radio. Literally.
Yeah, that's right.
Being recorded, no matter how bad it is, it got recorded somewhere, and I hear it periodically. Yeah. It's like, oh, geez.
And you can't get rid of it. Once it's out, especially now with YouTube, whatever, you can't get rid of it. Once it's out there, it's out there.
Just live with it.
It's out there. Hey, we want to let the people know, we do know that you're listening to us around the world. We do know. You're saying, wait a minute, Johnny, where are they listening? I'm going to give you your song in a minute, Buzz. Dubai. Man, Dubai, that's where I should move. Dubai.
Everybody goes to Dubai. It must be a lot of fun.
It's beautiful looking. United Kingdom. We've got a pal in United Kingdom, Graham Mack, a big radio guy there. I'm going to be talking to him. He wants me to be on his show and the BBC. I'd move to London in a minute. Can we move to London? Are we allowed to travel?
We don't have to, do we?
No, I mean, are we allowed to? Can we? I thought we couldn't go anywhere.
I don't think so. I don't think Europe wants us.
No, they don't want anything to do with us. Hey, Santiago, Chile, what up? Santiago, Chile, how you doing? Panama City, we're looking at the screen. New Zealand again, checking in. And, of course, Luxembourg. Listeners from around the world, Brandmeier Show everywhere. Unfiltered and free and in the air everywhere. BrandmeierShow.com. Subscribe, listen, share, have fun. Okay. And send stuff to us if you want. So, before I do that, here's an email, too, I wanted to get to. Johnny, no boss, no consultant spots, or even mic stands that don't work. It couldn't have sounded cooler. People are going to dig the new clubhouse you got going there. The vibe is fun. The first responsible broadcaster to use a mask when you're on the air. Fucking genius. Okay, that's hilarious. I'm looking forward to hearing what's next. Let me know if you want me to make robocalls to promote the new show. I'll just say his first name, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Sure. What does that mean? That you're just going to bother people with what's it going to say?
We want you to listen to the Jonathan Brandmeier radio show. It is the Brandmeier broadcast.
What's he going to say? Give me, hey, Bob, I love it. Got your email. Give me an example of what you're talking about, man. Love it. Dubai. Let's go to Dubai. Hey, whoever's listening to us in Dubai, call us. Come on, man. Let's go to Dubai.
I mean, everybody is rich in Dubai, I believe.
Everybody. 8335JB show. Would they take a Lebanese German in Dubai without cutting me up?
Well, they'll get you there, then decide.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Hold on a second. This email. This is why. Yeah. This is why I want to wait. Let me just dial this number first for you, Buzz, because I want to play a song for you, but you'll see why I'm dialing this number next. Because this person might want to hear your song, too.
That harmonica was horrible.
Come on now.
Horrible.
It was great.
I wish I'd never heard
it. Was great. I wish I'd never heard it, Buzz said.
Really?
I wish I never heard it.
I can't forget it. I won't be able to forget it.
Hello, who's this?
Anita.
Anita. Anita. There's Anita.
El mariachi.
Anita, El Mariachi Mexican Restaurant, the place we called because Buzz was afraid to call it himself last time we were here. And he said, want to call my Mexican restaurant and see if it survived the pandemic? I'm afraid to make the call, Buzz said. But there, we called, we found you, Anita, and I saw your picture. Oh, this is Johnny B, and that's your pal Buzz in there.
All right, so you're going to come in?
Okay, so what happened to the energy?
I'll see you tonight, Anita.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to reserve your table, so you okay?
Okay.
Mexican coffee and the mariachi.
Absolutely. And when I see Anita now, she does the da-da-da-da-da. She does it. First thing out of her mouth.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Anyway, so Anita, for people who did not hear that show, I highly recommend it. It's labeled, I believe, Anita Tequila. It's you got a podcast. Yeah, you got a podcast named after you. We liked you so much, Anita.
You sure, right? Oh
yes.
My God.
Hey, Anita. So tell me, are there ever any specials? Because Buzz, I'm surprised. I wanted to find out. Are you busy right now? Because I want to let you hear a song, Anita. But I want to ask you a question. Was it busy that night? And what happened after, we called, Buzz? Did you have problems with people finding El Mariachi? We're talking about Anita's, a restaurant that we just called El Mariachi in Chicago, Illinois.
3420 North Broadway.
2420 Anita's Margaritas. Oh, my God, I love it.
When I went there,
your special cafe, Mexican cafe.
And when I went there, the place was absolutely empty. Wow. There was not one person in there.
That's because I think people...
They went to the other El Mariachi.
Oh, no. Wait a
minute. Up the street a few blocks.
And a lot of noise, right? Oh, my God. But I'm not in here. I'm going to reserve you on table.
No, wait a minute.
I say, hey, nobody coming because the señor's coming.
Buzz, you're the senor?
I am the senor.
You're the senor. Okay, now hold on a minute. If there's two El Mariachis, Anita, what is your address again? Where are you located?
3420 North Kelmer.
Okay, and when you walk in, when people greet you...
North Broadway. I said Kelmer in my house.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
That's so...
She can't stop doing
I'm busy. So you're coming tonight, okay?
Okay, you're busy. Okay, so I'll let you hear this later. All right, Anita, nice talking to you again.
Talking to you. Thank you.
Oh, my God. Okay, Anita, see you later. Yeah, goodbye. All right, Anita. She's delightful, man. Why is she the only one that answers the phone, though? That's kind of cool.
She's the only one there. There's the kitchen help, and there's Anita. When it gets busy, Mateo will come in, and he's a fabulous waiter.
I never understood why you just have that one place in all the great restaurants of the city you could go to.
Well, it's because of their mole sauce. I went out and searched for mole sauce, and I stumbled into that, and it's so good, I can't go anywhere else and not have that mole sauce.
Well, That's what I believe Eduardo was thinking. The listener named Eduardo was thinking when he wrote this song.
And Saturday nights, I go to El Mariachi, and I drink tequila, and I have some really good food. It's the only place I go where I can feel comfortable and get hammered. And then I have an exciting drive home.
Oz is the guy who prefers that tequila high, because vodka is the drink that tore his family apart.
Vodka ripped my family apart.
So each and every Saturday night, at that cantina that's out of sight, there's Senorita Anita, the boss of the mole sauce.
Mole sauce.
Whoa, Anita. She serves Buzz the tequila. 2 doubles is just what he needs.
2 doubles.
Once a week on a Saturday night. Whoa, Anita. The waitress who couldn't be sweeter. You really should try to meet her. She's the boss of the mole sauce.
I put it on anything I can.
Hello.
Can I help you?
How you doing today?
It's Anita. Who are you?
The senor.
Oh, my God. Don.
It's Don. That's correct. Don Kilman.
You're Kilman.
I'll see you tonight.
Oh, she's higher than a kite.
You see, this goes on when I go there for dinner.
This is the most excitable woman I've ever spoken to.
I mean, she's a one-woman party.
And try my molly.
Okay, we will. All right. Is that a code for something?
Whoa, Anita. She serves Buzz the tequila.
Cuervo.
But she'll never pour Buzzy no vodka, 'cause it ripped his family apart.
Vodka's the alcohol that ripped my family apart.
I don't give a shit. Yes, coming in. Adios.
That's fantastic. I don't give a shit. But, oh, man. Vodka's the drink that ripped my family apart. I don't give a shit. Oh, come on. We got to let her hear it, man. Oh,
I know. I'm sitting there trying to think. Is there some way I can get it on my phone? Yeah. I can play it to her?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Oh, Jimmy Mack, you still here?
Yeah.
Jimmy, can you send that to Buzz?
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted her to hear it, but she's probably in the middle of almost having lunch or something, right?
She's setting up, she's doing a Saturday brunch is a big deal there, so she's working.
Well, I do. That ending just kills me.
I know. That
is so funny, man.
And I was shocked because I've never heard her say anything remotely like that.
I don't remember her saying it that day.
No.
I don't give a shit. Whatever we said, it was like, what the hell? Anita, that she is. You can't miss her. And that picture, we put that picture out, I think. We did, right?
It's, yes.
Man, she's something else. I love that. It's a great song. I love it. All right, hold on a second. What does this one say? All right, let me do something I think we should be very, very attuned to. I don't know if you saw the video of the guy in the kayak, where he's in a kayak. He's in Florida, and an alligator pushes his kayak over. What's the story again?
And as we've all been finding ways to stay socially distant this summer, a safe option seems to be getting out into nature.
Seems like. Safe is not exactly the word I would use to describe one kayaker's outing on the Waccamaw River here in North Carolina. Take a look.
To see it. You got to see it. Okay? Listen to this.
All right, so what just happened?
Okay, hold on. This is the guy. Well, I'm the news anchor there in Raleigh, North Carolina. He's going to describe it, but I'm trying to tell you, when you see it, if you can see the video of this guy in a kayak in an alligator-infested river. I mean, here's the thing. And I was talking to Buffett about that in that interview. I said, listen, I'm a freshwater guy. You're an ocean guy. I don't like the ocean. I like to look at it. I don't like to go in it. And I certainly, you could give me a free house, a mansion in Florida, and I would not live, or I would live there, but I would not go in the water.
Well, most people who live on the water have a swimming pool.
Good. That's good. Because I'm telling you, if you watch this guy, he's kayaking through the water, nice and quiet. He's got his GoPro on. So we're following it all along with him, and he's going down the stream, and then the alligator just tips. First of all, I hate a kayak. Here's the thing. Why do you want to go in a thing? And I know people, you love kayaking out there. I get it. I see them all the time. Go into a portal or whatever you call a boat like that, where you have to learn how to get out of it. You got to take a class to learn how to get out of a kayak. That's crazy. So
it's the closest thing you can do to be on the water in a boat without actually being in a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like almost not a boat.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not. And not maybe I would try it when there were no alligators around, but this guy, ooh.
Happened there. That was an alligator ramming Peter Joyce's kayak, tipping him into the water. Luckily, Joyce was able to grab a tree branch to avoid being turned upside down, and then the gator was gone.
It looks like an episode of Swamp People.
I've been thinking a lot about things to do during the pandemic that I can do by myself and enjoy nature. I'm going to rent one of these kayaks and go out to one of the lakes. And then I see video like this.
Yep.
Alligators.
Not that lake.
No, I don't know. Can I trust any
Just
lake?
not that lake.
Oh, so scary.
That's right. There's no way, if there is an alligator, and the guy's holding on to the side of his kayak, and you can hear him breathing. She's breathing. We should have heard the whole thing. He's like, he's breathing, right? And you could tell, think about it, your legs are in the place where the alligator knocked you over. Forget it.
And you can't get them out.
No! How you getting your legs out? You and your stupid kayak with a crazy... Oh, no, thank you. By the way, people who love kayaking, braver than I will ever be. I could do it, but not in the ocean and not in a swamp. No chance, no way. The swamp is where they go to bury people in Queen of the South. That's the only thing I know. Other than that, forget about it. Now, it continues. The animals attacking continues, and you got to know how to protect yourself. If you're looking to get away from it during the pandemic and go out and find yourself some freedom, first of all, stay away from alligator swamps. Those people were right. Those anchors in North Carolina. What about, hey, I know, Johnny. How about Aspen, Colorado? What could kill me there? Oh, maybe a bear.
911, what is the emergency?
A bear came in her, and he hit me with his paw, so I'm bleeding.
Overnight, the victim of a bear attack, speaking out after a harrowing encounter that left him with severe lacerations.
And as we've all been...
I was asleep and heard something in the kitchen.
It was early Friday morning when Dave Chernosky heard a noise coming from the downstairs of the home he and his family are visiting in Aspen.
Went in the kitchen, saw him there. He was already in the fridge and cupboards and stuff like that.
Fearing for his family's safety, the Ohio native tried coaxing the bear into the garage.
450 pounds. He was looking me in the face when I came around the corner in the hall. He was eyeball to eyeball almost.
But Chernosky says when he hit the garage door opener, the bear panicked, running back inside, attacking him.
I started screaming, and he opened another door and walked out. I was lucky because had he stayed, I was defenseless.
Bear swiped at the homeowner, striking him in the head, face, and neck. Significant laceration injuries.
Wow. I mean,
and you know why? Because bears don't like garage door openers. That's what scared him. You got to see this dude, man. He looks like he was, wait, did these guys saying anything else?
He's lucky it wasn't a lot worse, but imagine right there seeing the bear face to face when he comes downstairs. This is the second bear attack in Colorado, by the way, just within the last few days. A woman was able to get away, left with some scratches on her back. So thankfully, in both cases, the injuries could have been much worse.
We keep moving into bear territory.
That's it. We get closer and closer to where the bears live. That's
you just don't expect one to show up in your kitchen.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, right. You don't expect one. Thank you. Good morning, America. You don't expect a grizzly bear to show up in your kitchen. I can't imagine that. You're sitting there in your house in Colorado. You hear some rumbling downstairs. You go downstairs. Next thing you know, your face is ripped off.
Oh, well, they're more likely to stick with the cupboards and the refrigerator because there's guaranteed food there. You're a question mark.
Well, I don't know, man. If I walk down the kitchen and I see a bear in there, I'm running for the hills. I'm not calling.
Yeah, I would as well.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of people are tempted to communicate with the bear. It's in their kitchen. Seems harmless. It's going looking for canned goods. Hey, Mr. Bear. Hey, Mr. Bear.
Hey,
how's it going there?
Hey, wait. You eat anything you want. Don't eat that Ben & Jerry's. Don't you touch. That's mine. What does the Forest Service say about this?
Black bears weigh between 200 and 500 pounds. Brown bears weigh between 300 and over 1,000 pounds. Black bears run away from you. Brown bears run at you. When attacked by a bear, simply lie still on the ground and cover your face and head with your hands. When the bear is finished batting you around and mauling you, contact the U.S. Forest Service.
Oh, okay. That seems like a good idea. All right, just a minute. I got to write this down. When they're done mauling me, call the U.S. Forest Service. Okay, or 911.
Bear came in and he hit me with his paw, so I'm bleeding.
Hit me with his paw, so he's bleeding. He has to call 911 to say that a bear came in and hit me with his paw. I like a Good Morning America blaming it on the fact that guy moved to Aspen.
Wow. He moved into the bear's area.
Yeah. Is the bear paying that kind of money? I don't think so. Let me tell you about going out into so we got the Colorado guy who was fighting a bear. We got the guy in a kayak in Florida, or wherever the hell he was. And let me ask you, have you ever had an encounter with an animal? Ever?
Possum.
A possum? What do they do?
They attacked me.
They did not.
Attacked. Yes, it did.
How?
It was, I was coming home late one night, and I had a weird apartment. It was all like in the woods. It was like covered with leaves and trees and stuff. So you didn't really see much. And it's night, and I get to the door, and there's this giant possum sitting on my doorstep. I mean, the size of like 3 footballs.
Yeah.
And I had a bag in my hand, and I nudged him with my bag on his butt.
Why would you do that?
To get him to move away from my door so I could go home. And he turned around so fast and bit my bag, and I tried to pull the bag away from him, and it wound up pulling the possum into my face.
Nice. Yeah. I'm Buzz. Wait a minute. I'm Buzz Gilman. No. Yeah. That's good. Animal stories continue, little Tommy. They continue. But I remember when I'm watching the news and the Good Morning America shows the guy getting a bear attack, I'm remembering, you're supposed to play dead. Then you hear...
Bears actually eat dead animals, so you don't want to play dead. If you see them, just make a lot of noise. You should never try and outrun them. They're going to outrun you. They're going to outclimb you. They're great swimmers, great climbers, great runners.
Okay, now isn't what they said you're supposed to play dead if a bear comes near you? Now the guy's saying, oh yeah, Good Morning America. Oh no, never play dead. Okay?
Bad bear advice.
Bad bear advice. We should have listened to Jim Gaffigan.
I went camping recently. Last time I went, I got this pamphlet that said if a bear approaches, you're supposed to play dead. Really? We're going to rely on my acting skills? Play dead? Who came up with that? Maybe the bears? Play dead, cover yourself in honey, climb on a large white plate. Don't try to run away from us. I mean the bears. How does that even work? There's a bear. Hope the bear thinks we die standing up. As if bears have some ethical code. I don't mess with dead bodies. I'm a bear, not an animal. That was the worst impression of a bear ever. Play dead. I'm not saying that strategy didn't work once, but when they find a body that's been mauled by a bear, how do they know that guy wasn't playing dead? Maybe he was the best at it. And the bear was like, great performance, but I'm starving. And he looks like a burrito.
Yeah. Not supposed to play dead. Do I depend on my acting experience? Yeah. Whoever followed that advice, and why did they give that advice? And the guy who gave it's probably dead himself. I don't believe it, man. No way would I lay down. Let me see. So along with that stuff that came out was How to Survive Encounters with Dangerous Animals story in the New York Times.
But I mean, they never came up with a definitive
there's
action.
Not. It's
You can't run, you can't climb, you can't swim, you can't play dead. What do you do?
Let me go over those again. Run, no, right?
Right.
Play dead, not a good idea, but go ahead and do it if you want, but I'm not lying down and waiting for a bear to decide if he should eat me or not. 3, what's the other one?
Well, there's run, climb, swim.
Swim? Bears can swim?
Oh. Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
They're great swimmers. They're great climbers.
That's right.
They're great runners.
Yeah, wait a minute. What did this guy say again?
And they eat people who are, on the ground.
Yeah, they eat you if you're playing dead.
Bears actually eat dead animals.
So eat dead animals. That's what he said.
Bears actually eat dead animals.
Correct.
So you don't want to play dead.
No
if
dead.
If you see them, just make a lot of noise. You should never try and outrun them. They're going to outrun you. They're going to outclimb you.
Yeah.
They're great swimmers, great climbers, great runners.
Okay, so the only thing I'm getting out of that guy's advice is make a lot of noise. That's it.
Just in case the bear didn't notice you.
Right. Right. Just make a bunch of noise. That's ridiculous. The only time I ever had a bear encounter in my life, I'm running down a logging road in the woods. I'm running down just jogging, and I turn the bend of the logging road, and there's a bear eating, minding its own business, didn't look up at me, eating his own business. I had one of those monitors on. You can monitor your heart rate.
Yeah.
And I saw the bear.
Why did you have one of those?
Just so you can get in the heart zone, when you're working out. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
Get in your heart rate zone. So I had the monitor on, and I see the bear, and I turned around, and I just took off the other way, right, as fast as I could. And you should have seen my heart rate. It was like 1,000. It just pumped. It just boom, 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 boom. It's. I don't want to see a bear. That's it. Never play dead. I got it. Never. Well, you can run when they're not looking at you.
Yeah.
They can run when they're not looking at you. Here's the name of this book. This author wrote a book called Look Big. It's about the best 2 words of advice anyone can give anyone about how to survive most animal encounters. Look big. And the author has an illustrated service manual, how to handle 50 different kinds of animals in North America based on expert advice. He went out to search it.
Alligator. This is a book?
This is a book. It's called...
book I need.
Write this down, ladies and gentlemen. The book title is called Look Big by Rachel Levin. Alligators. Book advice. Alligators might be the only predators in the world you'd have a shot at beating in a race. They rarely pursue on land. They're in the water, so stay alert. We just found that out with the guy in the kayak. Alligators ambush.
They can run pretty fast. I've seen them run.
Ugh. You can have an alligator. Alligators ambush. They latch onto the prey. They roll it underwater until they drown it and it's dead. Then listen to this book, though. They love this line. Then they toss it back like a tequila shot. That's what she says. Which means that adult humans are not easy eating. Put on a decent fight and the alligator probably will decide to ditch you. So you got to fight. Okay, sure. Try and punch the snout or gouge out the eyes. No guarantees, but it has worked before. That's an alligator. Yeah. Rattlesnakes. Leave a snake alone. Let the animal pass. Give it a good 15 feet. Coiled, rattling, and head raised. Give it even more room. If you accidentally step on one and get bitten, keep cool. Don't run. Getting your heart rate up makes the venom seep into your bloodstream faster.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Avoid snakes in the first place. That's the good advice. Avoid snakes in the first place from the book Look Big. Skip the flip-flops. Wear boots with long, sturdy pants like jeans. A study actually proved denim's effectiveness against venom.
Really?
Denim, effective against venom. Remember that.
Yeah.
Don't use earbuds. You got to hear that rattlesnake rattle. Okay? Mountain lions. Wave your arms, yell, scream, throw water, bottle rocks, whatever you got. Whatever you don't, lie down, play dead. Whatever you do, don't lie down or play dead. They will eat you for dinner, says the author.
You're just that's an easy meal.
Yeah, that's simple. Oh,
Some
boy.
guy jumping around making a bunch of noise. You don't know what you're going to get. You may want to move on. But boy, you're rolling the dice no matter what.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, Billy.
What?
Bed bugs.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Bed bugs hide behind headboards and mirrors on carpets and couches. Scour every crevice and then declutter like you're... Just keep vacuuming.
What in the hell are you talking about?
Swap your wooden bed for steel. They can't climb metal.
Oh, that is bullshit. I can climb steel up your ass.
Straight talking bed bug.
Yeah,
there.
what the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, now wait a minute.
Read the rest of it, ass.
Wash and dry everything on high heat to get rid of the bed bugs.
Boring.
Seal the rest of your stuff in Ziploc big bags. For a year, according to the EPA. So whatever a bed bug had, you got to zip it up for 1 year and toss whatever you can. Trained dogs can find the bed bugs. If you can't find them, there's a company called Sherlock Hounds that will go in your house for $800 and get the bed bugs out.
Oh, man, that is a bunch of shit. What?
That's what it says, Billy. Bed bugs. How to survive encounters with dangerous animals. And then they list rattlesnakes. How to get rid of a rattlesnake. We talked about that already.
Now, the rattler can strike at 150 to 175 miles per hour. That's quicker than a Mike Tyson punch.
Right.
Real quick. And I tell you what, more potent than a Tyson punch. I'd sooner get hit in the head by Mike Tyson than hit on the leg by this thing. He's got huge venom glands. And that S position is classic.
There you go. And what about sharks? What do you do when a shark attacks? You're supposed to hit them too, right?
Right. My brother scuba dives. He goes, oh, you know what you do if a shark's bothering you? Bothering? You need to look in a dictionary, pal. It really bothers me when you shear my legs off at the hips. I find it very bothersome to get back to shore with my torso snapped in half. He said, what you do is you wait till the shark gets up to you, and then you punch him in the face. Yeah, and then when that doesn't work, you poke him in the eye with your stump.
Yeah.
And try and slip away in the cloud of blood. Punch a shark? What if he wasn't even going to attack you? What if he's just curious and he's swimming by and you go, hey, what the f***? What'd you do that for? I thought you were going to attack me. I'm going to now. I was going to let you go, but the other sharks are watching. Doesn't look good now.
This is the Jonathan Brandmeier Show.
Mike Tyson, you have become quite a little entertainer, haven't you? What the heck, man? Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Tell me if this is true or false, Mike. You had about $600 million just go away in your career.
Well, it could be right, yeah.
Okay, but then Holyfield, I see, where he had about the same amount of money, and that also disappeared along with his ears.
I got a better end of the deal. At least I still got my ears.
Well, that's a great way to look at it.
This is Johnny B.
Yeah, Tyson. What did Steve Irwin say about the rattlesnake?
Now, the rattler can strike at 150 to 175 miles per hour. That's quicker than a Mike Tyson punch. Real quick. And I tell you what, more potent than a Tyson punch.
That's right. Tyson. Now, that tie-in, hard to believe, but Mike Tyson is going to fight a shark. Tyson versus Jaws was announced by Discovery this week for Shark Week special. Mike Tyson is going to fight a shark.
I thought he was going to fight Holyfield.
No, that would be great. At least I still got my ear. He's hilarious.
How can that happen, actually?
Okay, it's going to happen.
How? In the water, underwater?
Yeah, they put a cage together.
Yeah.
They put a cage together. It says Tyson versus Jaws. They're calling it Rumble on the Reef. Rumble on the Reef. Nice. Someone's going to get bit. That's what the poster says. Someone's going to get bit.
That's right. I forgot Mike's a biter.
That's right. Someone is going to get bit. Oh, my God. That is great. I love it. This is great. So how they're going to do it, they're going to put the shark in a cage, okay, and then Mike Tyson is going to fight this shark. I don't know how it's going to happen really, but somebody's going to get bit. And, of course, they're alluding to that Evander Holyfield thing we talked about in the 97 when he bit his ear off. Yeah. And Mike's only comment on it so far is, I equate this with overcoming my fear of getting back into the ring at 54. I learned from this experience doing Shark Week that whatever intimidates me, I am able to step up to the challenges of overcoming anything that would prevent me from accomplishing my life's mission of reaching my highest potential in life and bringing me closer to God.
The shark can get that done.
Yeah, shark can get that done in a minute. Yeah, that's right. Shark's going to get it done. Okay, now how did they do this? Got to be filmed already. How did they do this? Mike Tyson against a shark. Shark Week Discovery coming up. Check it out on a listing near you. Mike Tyson and a shark. That would be probably a shark would either be his biggest and most dangerous competitor is a challenger versus Evander Holyfield or Katie Hepburn.
Hold on. His line's ringing, Mike. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That's Katie.
Picking it up with ass. Hello?
Mike Tyson just said, "Are you picking the phone up with your ass?" I thought that was very funny.
Listen, this has become juvenile. You were no juvenile. You're like 190, you old battle act. I'm going to call you Tyson Chicken. Good one.
Oh, yeah.
You should be Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson.
I don't know who the hell you are.
Oh, yeah. This is Mike Tyson.
I live on the East Coast now. Got to get away from New York where all the hoodlums are like that beast that you're talking to right there. He should be in a zoo. Right there. I'm going to come out there and knock you to the West Coast.
I'm going to go and knock
I'm
you.
going to the woods where I can be with the strawberries.
Hey,
I'm being threatened by a no good and have been fired. Shut up, lady. I'll knock the wrinkles out of you. You're going to get a piece that's off me.
Oh, boy. That was quite a battle. Fake Mike Tyson and Katie Hepburn. I don't even know how that kind of stuff happened, but it happened. All right, so Mike Tyson Shark Week is going to jump in the deep end, face off with Shark Week. Don't know really how it's going to play, but it's going to play. Our email, emejb@brandmeyershow@gmail.com. Don't even know my own email. brandmeyershow@gmail.com. This guy says, Johnny B, I was inspired by the inventor of the Zoom hummingbird feeder and have developed a new product. Hummingbirds are nice and all, but what animal is more majestic than the great white shark? I have invented a foam-filled fake seal. A foam-filled fake seal that can be used to train a great white shark to eat out of your hand.
It's a good invention.
Did I not tell you these people are the nuttiest people in the freaking world? Oh, my God. Where's he going with this? I have invented the foam-filled seal. It can be trained a shark to eat out of your hand. It works by soaking the foam inserts into blood and thrashing it around in the water like a wounded seal. I have no training or schooling pertaining to sharks, but I can't wait to see what could fail with this. Really, it's a great idea. I have a chartered boat that will take me out to Shark Alley this weekend, and I'll be testing the prototype. I can't wait to get in the water and hand feed these gentle shark giants. I may have to use extra blood the first couple of times until I get them trained. Can't wait to plug this invention on your show. It would make a great gift. The shark/not hummingbird feeder. Thomas Baker. Nice work, Tommy. Nice work. And this one says, let's see here. Oh, you know, we had to check voicemail. We haven't checked voicemail yet. Let's see what we got. Oh, I know. That lady checked in. That lady complains.
Complains about what?
Everything. Remember that Pat lady?
Oh, I do remember, yeah.
I don't know where she went. Can you find it, that lady? Where'd she go? Oh, I think she had a bunch of complaints again. Voicemail is 833-LOON-LINE, open 24 hours a day. 833-LOON-LINE.
Hey, Johnny, it's Pat again. I hate to complain, but I have to. I am so sick of this coronavirus. Sit here, that's all that's on all day long, wherever you talk, look at or listen to. And I hate wearing this mask. I mean, I do wear it, but it's so hot. I had to go out yesterday to the doctor, and everybody's got a mask on. The doctor's got a mask on. In fact, the doctor told me to quit talking. I was talking too close to him. I was, it was the eye doctor, and he was putting that thing in front of me. I don't know what the hell that is, but anyway, I had to shut up then. And then, and now we're going to get this sandstorm from the Sierra. I don't know what that is all about. I just saw it on TV last night. And then what next? Is Charlton Heston going to turn the water into blood? And then another thing that really bothers me is that I can't, lately, like little bags of cellophane, of things like nuts or something in the little bags, you can't open them. You have to go get a scissors to open them. You can't just open them, like rip them open. At least I can't. And so then I have to go to get scissors, and then it's a pain in the ass, and it's not convenient to try and find the scissors. I have to remember where I put it. And then lastly, I am sick of this man that I live with that I guess is my husband. He's such a jackass. I wish he would just go. Get out of here. Anyway, I'll be listening to you tomorrow, so have a happy night or happy day. Okay? I'll try, but I don't know. Oh, and then, I just saw Brant Miller. And I'm just sick of them too. All those weather reporters. They never used to do this, where they're on the air now for like if there's a storm, they stay on the air for an hour and a half talking about where the storm is going, what it's going to happen. Make sure you go into a room with no windows and all this stuff. And I mean, I don't know. Are people like so stupid that they have to listen to them for hours on end? They used to report it and then that was it, but they didn't stay on the air for a good hour. All right, you have a happy show, okay? Sorry, I had to complain.
Always look on the right side of life.
I am so sick of this coronavirus.
Always look on the right side of life.
And now we're going to get this sandstorm from the Sierra.
Always look on the right side of life.
My husband, he's such a jackass.
Always look on the bright side of life.
You come from nothing, you're going back to nothing.
Always look on the... Thank you, Pat.
Thanks a lot. It only took you 2 days.
Thank you very much. It's crazy. That's the voicemail. 833-LOON line. That's Pat.
I'm with her on the weather thing. The weather keeps expanding.
Yeah, come on with this. We don't need the weather report. We don't need it. Show us real quick. It's going to be hot. We got it. We know. It's very simple. It's hot. Okay? Or it's raining, whatever it is. We get it, right? Everyone's gone nuts.
There's a lot of detailed analysis out there. I mean, it literally goes on for like 8 minutes or something. It's
right.
Like, what? I need to know how hot it is tomorrow, and is it going to rain?
Right.
That's all I need to know.
Right. And you know what? And then maybe a little bit of advice, some sound advice, like, hey, it's going to be really hot out.
As long as you ain't got no long sleeves, you'll be all right.
As long as you ain't got no long sleeves on, you're going to be all right. I mean, we don't need the reports. Hey, it's really hot. What should we do? What do you think we should do? Oh, I don't know. What should we do? I don't know. What do we do? I don't know what to do. It's hot. What do we do, huh?
As temperatures soar, we know that heat exhaustion and heat stroke are a frightening reality. But we also know the things that we should do. Avoid exercise during the heat of the day.
Yes.
Drink lots of fluids. But there are some things you should not do, and they may surprise you. Avoid drinking ice cold water. The water temperature is much, much colder than your core body temperature. When you drink it, it could result in muscle cramps, which will cause you to drink less water. When it's super hot outside, box fans are useless. But when the temperature gets above 98 degrees or warmer than your body temperature, it's just spreading more hot air. The best bet is to find air conditioning. Avoid sugary sports drinks. Sports drinks are great when replenishing electrolytes after a workout, but when it comes to hot temperatures, the last thing you need. A lot of them contain a lot of sugar and even caffeine.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate it. And think about that, go on for another 30 minutes. That's a CNN report about the heat. Okay, we get it. Now, I'll take voicemail calls on it all day long because you people are smarter than anyone I know. And nuts. 833-LOON line.
Hi, John. I wanted to let you know I've worked in a hospital for 13 years. I was a phlebotomist. I drew blood in the critical care areas only. And I wanted to let you know that, all these guys who say you only die from the humidity, that's wrong. I've had many people come in, like homeless people or old people, where I had one lady, she came in, her body temp was 108. And what happens is your organs actually begin to cook. And when that happens, there's things like seizures and convulsions, and your kidneys shut down immediately. There's all sorts of horrible things that happen. But actually what happens is your organs begin to cook. And, it's really gross. It's really bad. So I thought I'd set all you macho guys straight. Thanks. Talk to you later. You're great. Love you. Bye.
Your organs will begin to cook if it continues to get hot. Now, that's the kind of weather report I want.
Right.
You got a guy out there doing that from sea. Don't tell me don't go out, don't wear long sleeve, whatever. Just tell me something. Hey, if you go out and stay out too long, your internal organs will cook, all right? Is everybody clear?
It is 91,000 damn degrees.
Right, I know.
I am sitting right next to my air conditioner. Mm-hmm. It is on the lowest temperature, on the highest damn speed.
All right, we heard this already, lady.
64 degrees, and it's on turbo. What do I need to put this bitch on? Power Ranger?
Have fun! These are my last few words later.
That'll do it for this edition of the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. Listen to Johnny B's streaming and get Showcast episodes on demand at BrandmeierShow.com. You can also get Brandmeier on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and just about anywhere podcasts can be found. Be sure to subscribe, and if you like what you hear, leave a 5-star review. Follow us for news, updates, and all current Showcast episodes, now replaying 24/7 on the Brandmeier broadcast stream at BrandmeierShow.com. And be sure to follow Johnny B on Facebook at Facebook.com/Brandmeier Show. Leave Johnny B a voicemail at 833-LOON-LINE. That's 833-566-6546. The Loon Line's open 24 hours a day for entertaining, not complaining. I'm Jimmy Mack. Hey, if you're into Star Wars, check out my show, Rebel Force Radio, featuring Star Wars news, commentary, and celebrity interviews at rebelforceradio.com. Thanks for listening to the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. In the air, everywhere. Kalik.